The executive illegally altered an already passed law, increased the power of the tax authority, arrest individuals, sell seized assets without any court order. In the part 1 of this video, we'll lay the first 2 pieces of the puzzle. In this part, we'll lay out the alterations to the tax reform law and why every Nigerian should be vigilant. So on June 26, 2025, President Tinubu signed 4 tax reform bills into law. Then something extraordinary happened. On December 17, 2025, the House of Representative member Abdulsalam Dansuki flagged alterations. The Minority Ad Hoc Committee, led by Honorable Chinda, put out an interim report that alleged the executive illegally altered an already passed law to drag more taxpayers into the tax net. But here is where it gets very scary. First, in section 29 subsection 1, the reporting threshold set by the Senate was 50 million for individuals and 100 million for businesses. But the gazetted or publicized version by the executive lowered it to 25 million and 50 million respectively. Meaning if your bank transfer in plus out as an individual reaches 25 million in a month, your bank automatically reports it to the tax authorities. Second, the section 41 introduced 2 new subsections, subsection 8 and subsection 9, which mandated taxpayers deposit 20% of the disputed tax amount first before they are even allowed to appeal to the Tax Appeal Tribunal or any high court. The emphasis here is tax in dispute. For example, if you think you ought to pay 100k but the tax authority says you ought to pay 500k, you must pay 20% of that 500k, which is 100k, before you can even take it up in any court. Third, section 64 illegally increased the power of the tax authority to arrest individuals suspected of tax violations, also allowed for them to sell seized assets without any court order. The fourth and most critical section most Nigerians didn't pay attention to was the section 3 subsection 1b, which removed petroleum income tax and VAT from the taxes collectible or controlled by the federal government. And in the part 3 of this video, I will break down why that section is so critical. Share this so every Nigerian can know what is going on. As always, don't trust, verify.